The reason why you're funny, man, I heard a little story about you before Keston left. So my remote for my TV was not working, and I was like, why is my shit not working? And then I finally figured out like why it wasn't working. And Keston was just like, oh, like you're something funny. Like Matt lost his remote in his apartment or in his crib, couldn't find it, ordered a new remote. Tell me how when he got the new remote, he found the other remotes. So now Matt has two remotes to his TV.
I have 2 fucking remotes.
And guess where the remote was?
In the couch.
Yeah,
Obviously in the couch.
dude, I swear I checked the couch.
He ordered a whole new remote.
Dude, I swear to God, I checked everywhere in that place. I looked everywhere. There was nothing to be found. And all of a sudden, it just shows up.
You could literally find the most stuff if you look in the couch. Like,
bro,
side, the back,
money.
Money, keys, remote,
real shit.
house,
Jimmy.
everything.
Yeah, I'm of the belief that couch is holding a lot of shit.
Fam, you got to go through it sometimes. That's a proper cleanup, though. You pull the couch, you pull the things out, you vacuum in there. Yeah, yo. Some people be sleeping on that. So when I heard that, I'm like, Matt, come on, bro. That's the first place you check. When I'm missing something, the first place I check,
the couch.
under my bed. For example, for me, under the bed.
Yeah.
Most likely you fell, look under the bed, it's right there.
For me, it's everything ends up in the fucking side of my seat in the car. That's my phone, my wallet, my glasses when I used to wear them, everything.
Notorious in my evil, fam. That shit was notorious.
But you do have a 1-up on the game now because now you have 2 remotes.
That is true.
Like, that's clutch.
Yeah.
Like,
You lose one, you have one.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
lose both.
That would be the biggest elf.
I'd be the person to lose both, though.
If Matt comes back to this pod and he had to order a next remote, a third one, you should give him the TV, fam.
Let's go over to Matt's house and just shake up the couch.
Muddy.
There's probably 5 in there.
Memory cards.
Yeah, memory cards. Memory cards. For real, though. What? Oh my
Nah, I
gosh.
love it still. I love it. Nah, but I had to tell you that because when Keston showed me that, I'm like, seriously? He didn't check the couch? That's a tough one still.
That's a little crazy.
Was the remote expensive? It wasn't expensive for the remote.
Nah, $10 on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Light work.
Yeah, light work still, but...
I bought the knockoff version of the same thing.
Nice.
So which one are you using right now, the knockoff or the real one?
Honestly, I can't tell which one's which.
You're just happy you found one, at least.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yo, as long as they work, fam. As long as they work, that's all that
That's
matters.
it. That's
Good
it.
at that.
Jeez. All right.
Okay.
Let's start this shit up, boys.
Start
Yeah,
it
let's
up,
start it up.
baby.
Let's start it
We have a
up.
good pod, bro. I know the last pod was 38 minutes. I seen that. You guys were kind of upset because
The reaction was not good.
I know. I understand. We apologize.
That's on me. I had again pause a heart out, so I had to cut.
Ooh.
And I had to handle
Hey,
some
yo.
business. So, but we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good this time around.
Oh man.
Okay, let's get into the shits.
Shout out Matt being back.
Shout out Matt being back. That's good.
Back from Cali, baby.
Matt is
We're
back.
into it.
And yeah,
I know there's some stories because Keston was itching to tell me some shit, and I said, "You can't talk to me." We had a very quiet ride in the car the other day.
Oh shit, because you wanted to.
You wanted to talk, and I'm like, "You can't tell me."
Got it. All right, let's start with this pod, yo. Let's start with this pod. 123.
Yes, sir, baby.
Welcome to 123. Not mean. We got the little squad back. Some of us came back from vacation.
Yes, sir.
I mean, some of us came back from finding a life hack for cars. Some of us
I'm feeling good about that.
some of us came back from work. I mean,
What's that? Oh, what's work?
and I'm just here to relate with y'all on this podcast. And I mean, this is gonna be a great long ass episode. I'm making sure that,
Yes, sir.
like we said at the beginning, sorry for the little hiatus at the last episode. We're gonna cook this time around.
38 minutes.
You got it.
All right.
Low-key surprised to see 38 minutes. I was like, damn.
That's got to be a record for us. That's a quickie.
Yeah, that is a quickie. Sneaky link. A quickie. You stupid.
All right, man. I'm your host, DV Goddamn, alongside my mans and them.
Dig it up.
Roundtable talk.
We got cousins too. We got mans too.
Yo, what's up?
Together, we come together, and I mean, we're forming too.
Roundtable talk.
I mean, we get the drops in.
Let's get it, man.
Let's go.
go.
So, yes, welcome to 123 of the Roundtable Talk podcast. Here, my guys. How you guys been? What's happening?
Wow.
What's popping?
Well, since we haven't pod in the last, 2 weeks, last time I seen you guys was actually the last pod. So, been good, been chilling. Have a lot to get into. There's a lot I got to get into. There's a lot I got to talk about. But overall, I'm wonderful. I can't complain. February was a great month. And now we're in March.
How many people have been like, yo, you look different, and it's just like your hair grew like
Yep.
half an inch,
Uh,
a quarter inch.
Yo, I said that when I came downstairs.
bare people.
I was like, yo, what the hell happened to this man's
so
hair in like
many
2
people
weeks?
have been like, "Yo, you have hair?" I was like, "Fam, I've been growing my hair for
That
6
was my
months now."
little reaction. I was
He's
like, yo,
"Fam,
Can you guys stop disrespecting cons?
yeah, like I have hair. Like I can cut my hair off, grow my hair back quick. Yo, hey, come on now." But yeah, yo, man, been growing the hair out.
he's
Here, bro, come on.
he's got the new male extensions.
Bro, hey, don't do that, Matt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your business partner be shaking it. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Your business partner be needing that. This is all me.
Oh yeah, he does.
This is all me.
Yeah.
All right then.
I like
Zin.
that, man. Good job. Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
Oh, but overall, I'm good. I've been chilling.
Yo, tell the people what's the routine though? Like, yo, if people want to grow their hair, like they need to know.
Recently I actually did like something called like a hair treatment where I put like some products into my hair and then I put the.
You might be onto something with the extensions. Keep going.
It's not extension. I put like a heat cap on and I stay there for about 30, 40 minutes.
Heat cap.
Yeah. And then after you wash it out and then just moisturize your hair. And since I did that like 2 weeks ago, my hair has grown a lot more since then. I feel like it's all about how you take care of your hair on a daily basis, how much it's gonna grow within a certain amount of time. And I feel like before I wasn't taking care of my hair as much, but now I'm trying to take care of my hair as much as possible because I do not want to be going bald at the age of 31, 32. No cap.
Believe me, y'all, I was taking notes just now.
Yeah, no, seriously, I can't be. I don't want to be looking like so. I don't even look like so. I don't have a bald spot in the back of my head. I'm scared about that. That's my biggest fear.
Right.
Getting older. It's like, yo, me losing my head top. I want to be looking 100.
It's part of the process, sadly.
Yeah. And if I do, I'm getting a surgery. Or I'm doing something to make sure I know.
What?
Yes. DV, I'm not gonna shake it and have a bald spot.
Gods.
What, I'm gonna go bald?
It's called PRP, plasma
DV,
replacement therapy.
You think I'm gonna go bald? There's shorties out here getting their ass done. I'm getting my head done.
Okay. Okay. You got it, big dog. Okay.
What?
Big cons.
You're not gonna do anything about that though?
No, I'm just gonna grow out my beard. Yeah, this all shit, everything connects. Yeah. And I just,
Bald?
yeah.
Nah.
As you get older, your hair shifts from your top to your bottom.
Shit. Yeah.
man.
Okay. All right. DV, how are you?
I'm good, yo. I'm
I was
good.
talking about
I'm
my
good.
hair routine.
Life is good. I wish I came and I did something extraordinary or something different over the last few weeks, but
Oh, we know. We just drop a whole project and fucking just been working for the last. Yeah, you did do
been
something extraordinary.
grinding.
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
two
I
things.
celebrate that.
Two things. Matt forgot to say the little subscribe thing because we weren't talking loud enough. He didn't want to interrupt us. But yeah, we dropped a project.
Yes, sir.
We've been working very hard on this over the last year and a bit. And what it is just us going back to the basics and just cutting up our content. For years, actually, we've heard
Yeah.
people tell us, hey, how come you're not on TikTok? How come you're not on TikTok? And with us now being on TikTok, people are saying, damn, y'all just got on TikTok? Go ahead.
I feel like we talked about this the other day. We talked about like 2 nights ago. It's like, yo, I feel like if we did start TikTok at that time, we wouldn't be as consistent as we are right now with it. And with this project, like, yo, we were making sure, because we know how we are. If we try to drop something while also doing this podcast, we won't be able to do it. We wanted to cut up everything, have everything ready, scheduled, picking out everything.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're repurposing our content to make sure you guys can see the things that you haven't even seen before. Because there's content we dropped, there's a lot we haven't seen it yet, and we want to repurpose it for you guys. So
Yeah.
we've been working behind the scenes to make sure we're bringing more content to you guys. We were listening to you guys. You guys want to see more of us? You want to hear more of Matt? We're going to give that to you guys.
Big time. So y'all, if you haven't already, go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Go follow us on TikTok.
That's what I'm talking about, Matthew.
So you can see all these segments from back in the day when we were infants in the pod game.
Facts.
Yes.
Big facts about infants.
But also, what we're going to be doing for the people that want to see specific segments is we're making a new page.
Yes, sir. It'll be right here.
And with that page, we are going to post segments every Sunday. We're calling it Segment Sunday.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be pretty much just the segments that you guys wanted to see. Because some people don't want to watch the full
Exactly.
hour episode. Even if it's 38 minutes, they don't want to see it. So we chop it down, and we're giving you guys those segments so you guys could go up on our other page
Yes,
and
sir.
check them out.
Check out DKM, man. Don't Kill Me Network, baby. Let's get it.
Everything will be linked in the description. Go down and find it. If you're on YouTube, go subscribe. If you're on Spotify, follow us.
Come on now.
Like this episode.
Come on now.
Let us know what you love so we can make more of it in the future.
Come on now. We're growing this year, man. Come on.
But
Let's go.
that's been the focus lately, just making sure that content gets out. It's going to be a lot just because we put in the work for it. And now I feel like the hard part is done. It's just putting it out there to the world just because I've told these guys countless of times, there's a lot more people that don't know us than do know us. So
100%.
the focus is just getting our content out there and hopefully the algorithms work
Like
with us.
Yeah. 100%. I can't really say any more than that.
Yeah. Yep. So Matt.
Shit, that's true. Last man. Hey, Matthew. How are you?
How have you been?
I've been real good, man. We just got back from Cali.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. We were down in San Diego. We were down in San Diego.
Hey.
Went up to LA.
Hey.
Yo, big producer.
Let me just say there weren't any mishaps on this trip.
Hey.
Clapping, dude.
Clapping
Big,
for
that was
that.
big.
We were on our shit this trip. We weren't fucking around.
Who was the leader of this trip?
Actually, there was one day that we got pretty fucked up.
I know. You can talk about it now.
Yeah. So you know what? Let me start from the top. So,
Story drop.
Yep. I'm right.
So pretty much like first 3 days went to San Diego, hit this conference, hit us pretty hard. There was a lot of old people there. Not very many young people. These guys are all in their 30s. So we were like the youngest people there. We're getting all the looks.
Whoa, wait, time out. You calling people in their 30s old?
Compared to us.
You
Matt,
are
you're-
inches,
compared-
you're
compared-
inches away from 30, and Keston is 30. He's halfway through his 30s.
What are you talking about, Matt?
I'm enjoying my late 20s.
You fucking, I hate you. I don't like that. Continue.
But no, there was a lot of really good people there, but like we were getting all the looks. Everywhere, like, who are these people? Who are these guys? Like, they look so young, and like, you're getting looks left, right, and center. Like, all the volunteers and shit. They're like,
Jeez, you had the gilfs up?
huh?
You had the gilfs up?
Gilfs.
Grandma's.
Go.
Since they're so old, Matt.
I just
Since you're
got
so
that.
damn old.
I just got that. But no, it was good energy all the way around. We got some new connections, some new business came out of it as well.
Proper.
Pretty much after San Diego, we headed up to LA. LA was interesting.
How far is LA from San Diego?
If you drive, it's like 3-4 hours or something like that.
Word.
I'm pretty sure. But we took the train. We took the train plus a bus. There was like a landslide, so that like covered some of the tracks. We had to take up a shuttle bus in between. But
Right.
yeah, got to LA. LA was pretty dope. I'm just running through it in my mind one by one. Yeah, LA, good food.
I seen.
Crazy weird energy in Hollywood. I'll say that. Like just walking down Hollywood Boulevard and shit, like crazy energy. What else?
Well, can you compare it to Vegas? Like, for example, like
So
crazier than Vegas, or
I
like
would say it was like a mini Niagara Falls. You know how Niagara Falls it like tries to be Vegas, but it's kind of like the smaller version and shit. Like that's what Hollywood was on, because like Hollywood's like is its own like little village kind of area off to the north or something like that. So,
bougie, and like also like a lot of like.
a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah, I hear that too.
It was really, really Hispanic. Like it was almost like Hollywood was like a tourist area for like Hispanics. Like everybody seems like they come up there because it's close to like Tijuana and Mexico and all that shit.
Yeah.
The Niagara
But-
comparison is sounding very strong now because there's lots of.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
No, we don't need
I'm not
to.
gonna say it.
It's all right. You get it, you get it. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Oh
Right.
man.
So my one question is,
Mm-hmm.
'cause I see where you're going with this. How come you guys didn't go to Mexico for the one day that you guys you're planning for?
Yo, okay.
That's what I want to hear about. Why did you guys not go to Mexico
Okay, so
for one day?
we got to LA, right?
Just asking.
we got to so the night before we went to LA, when we were in San Diego, Keston and Carl, they went out to like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna stay and work. I'm not down. I'm just want to like work before we go to LA so we can chill.
Okay.
So I stayed in. These guys went out. They're like, yo, let's go find a lounge or whatever. They ended up finding this lounge that they went in, and I'll let Keston tell us right in the next pod. But anyways, they hit this lounge and they were taking an Uber home, and the girl in the Uber was like, yo, like Mexico's down on the corner. Do you want to go? and these guys were like how much? Like, what do we got to do? Like, don't we need passports? And she's like, oh yeah, you probably need passports. And they're like, well, we need to go back and get them. And she's like, turns around the car. She's like, just turns around the car to go get the passports. And then the guy, the Oopski. And then the guys are like, you know what? It's like, and then she was like, oh, it's gonna be like $170 to go there and back, go through the border and all that kind of stuff. So they were like, you know what? Let's just pass on it. Next day we roll into LA. We're going out to like a Korean barbecue place, and it's got sushi and everything as well. We get into the Uber. We start speaking to this guy. This guy is actually like, he's Hispanic and everything. He starts talking to us about like, hey, we can go to the border, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's not that far. You know what I mean? So everybody seems like is
trying to hustle going to the border,
getting across the border, going to the border. But this guy actually did it in a good way. Because the only crazy thing is we got in the car with this guy. We started talking about business, and this guy apparently made a lot of money, and he's driving Uber. He made his money, then he lost all his money because there was an argument between his brother and a landlord who had a stake in a business that they were like mining Ethereum and shit. So they made a lot of money. He drove a Lambo, all that kind of stuff. Like, he did the whole flex.
Wow.
But then we pitched him on our business, and he's like, yo, I like this. I think I want to partner with you guys and help you guys get some business in the States. So we're like, okay, cool. So link up with him the next day, do a meeting, and then he's like, yo, next day, let me take you to Mexico when you guys come back down to San Diego.
So I'm gonna repeat myself again. How come you guys didn't go to Mexico?
It just ended up working out. So the next day when we were supposed to go, which is like the last day that we were there, he wanted to take us over the border into Mexico to get this taco. It's like a special taco that they only serve in the mornings from like early in the morning until like 1 p.m. So
go ahead.
So he wanted to take us across, but like we were getting back at like 3 o'clock. So he's like, you know what, guys, don't like I wanted to take you across for the tacos. We're gonna run it back when you guys get back here, back in California. So yeah, so we had a couple opportunities, didn't convert on those opportunities, but we did have a damn good time in LA. Met some awesome people in San Diego. I had a little fun in San Diego as well.
Get to that. Actually, fuck all this bullshit. I didn't care.
Real quick, no. Hold on, Pops. Hold up. You were 5 minutes away from being trafficked.
Okay, well,
you know that?
I was gonna skip over that bullshit.
If you guys went to Mexico in the morning to get just tacos,
yeah, it's not just tacos you're gonna get. Get some dick in your bum.
Jesus.
I hope you guys honestly on if so many people are actually talking about taking you there, where are they actually taking you? Okay, they cross the border, then what? Once you cross that border, it's GG for you. I hope you know that.
The girl in the Uber, yeah, it's that was kind of sus. Apparently, I wasn't in the Uber, but that was kind of sus. This guy though,
I don't trust Uber women drivers, personally.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't trust that flex that you're even talking about. Still, there's no way you're taking me like so. You're not taking me over the border like that. There's no way. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that. Between the border and the States, a lot of crazy shit happens in that area. If I'm flying my ass to the airport and take my ass from the airport to the resort, okay, that's a little bit different. But from that, nah, I'm not doing that still. But okay, maybe you're gonna build some rapport with this person. Hopefully, they're not trying to traffic you. But like, nah, that's not gonna be my go-to still.
It just sounded like they were trying to kidnap you guys.
Because how many times has he probably done that? You're not the first. You're not the first. You're not the first.
No, so this is Mexican guy or this Hispanic guy. He was a bit different. The girl in the car.
I heard that before too.
The girl in the car was a bit. The way she was moving, from what I heard, she was a bit sketch.
All right, who do you hear that from? Keston
And Carl.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay,
Matt, I just want you to talk to us about
The fun stuff.
How was the nightlife there on your trip? Because honestly, I have never been there. I don't plan on going there for a while. So can you just break down to us how
Okay.
that nightlife was? I want to know.
So San Diego, we went out the first night when we got there. First night when we got there, we went out. It was they closed the clubs at like 1:40.
damn.
And the amount of like people that are around and just like fucking around, like not even in the clubs, like they're not even packed out. You know like how like you roll into a club in Toronto and it's like packed out the door and shit.
Yeah.
They don't have that here. They just keep a lot of people outside, and the inside of the clubs are just like fucking half empty.
That's
I think it's made because of safety. Maybe because they know if it gets too packed up, it could turn into something that they don't want and it could fuck up their establishment.
Yo, and the one thing with that night when we did go out, we went to this like country bar at the very end, and this girl was controlling the joystick for that fucking bull. The way she was moving with that joystick, I was scared.
You were on the bull?
No, I didn't go on the fucking bull.
Who went on the bull?
Kester wanted to go on the bull.
Keston, the fucking fruitcake. Beat this.
Oh my!
No man wants to go. Yo, any man go on the fucking. Come on.
So I didn't show you this. I'm pretty sure you were there. Keston was singing karaoke in front of like over 1,000 people. Mm-hmm. Bob Marley. Mm-hmm. I'll put the video up here. It was crazy. He sent me that video. I'm like, what's going on? I couldn't tell who was singing. When I heard the singing, and I'm like, this is my
Nah, Bob Marley ain't die for that. No, Bob Marley ain't die for that. Why did Keston do that to Bob, man?
Yo, karaoke is something I know I'm not gonna do, and to get up in front of thousands of people,
Bob, you can't fuck up Bob's legacy.
I'll be like, nah, we're not doing that to him stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, so you guys had a good time. You guys had a good time.
Good.
You guys had a great time. And my final question for you before we start up this actual podcast, holy smokes, is how are the women out there?
They were great. They were great.
Can you put that more into context or no?
Yeah, so what was it?
Why?
So we were second night. We went to this like this exclusive event for like one of the vendors, and there was a couple gals there. One of them was like is a blonde MILF, and she was she was feisty. I'll put it that way. And
You went up to her like, yo, got milk?
Nah, man. I just played my game.
Shut up.
I just played my game. That was it. Played my game. Played my cards right.
Were you able to win the final round in the game?
Yes.
Salute. Good job for you. Clapping.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was good.
You don't have to get into detail. Just salute.
Yeah.
Proper.
Yeah, the boys are pretty salty about it, but I was pretty happy.
Boys were salty about it.
That is the wrong way.
What you gotta say is, hey, y'all could be salty. At least, I'm just happy I left her salty.
Yes.
The fuck? What are you talking about?
Oh, shit.
Why were they mad?
There's nothing to be mad about.
Yeah, when I introduced her to them, she was kind of like shy and didn't really want to say hi. Like she was fucking half drunk. So
That's fine.
yeah,
I don't think you should have
You're
done
not
that.
getting to the part of like why they were mad.
and then I went up to her hotel room with her, and then I was like I'm gonna go with her, and then
Yeah, you should. As you should. Yes.
When you went in the near future,
I asked her to come back, and she was like, nah. I was like, all right, we'll go to yours.
Matt, you know better. You go there. The home court advantage only works when you're at your spot by yourself.
Yeah.
And that's not even home court advantage.
no,
Yeah.
Technically speaking,
still a away game.
I go away for that one. 100%. I wouldn't. You did the right thing.
Man, when we travel together in the near future, you're gonna be like, wow, this is so different from.
You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be very surprised. But
Good for you, yo. I'm happy that you took a trip and you were able to do business.
I also ran into a guy with a podcast magazine.
podcast magazine. What does that look like?
He's big in the industry. He's massive. I met him at that same event.
he has a magazine with different people's podcasts on different pages.
It's literally called like the podcast magazine. It's like really popular in the industry. He said like if we want to do something in the future, we can.
Oh, so you're gonna pay him some dollars, but yeah.
Podcast.
Okay.
That's interesting still. I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
You look into that. I'm happy that you went.
Just
And
reminded me of that.
I'm happy that you went. You did both the things because I was really worried that if you just did business this whole time,
It wouldn't be a vacation.
No, I needed I needed a bit of that too, yo. The final night in LA, we found the stupidest fucking club in Hollywood. We found this club called Beetlejuice, And we walk up. It's like 9:30 at this point. We walk up. The two door guys are like, we're like, yo, is this place open and everything? They're like, yo, you better get in there. It's like a goth party. It's gonna fill out.
Goth party.
We're like, all right, cool. Well, let's just go in there and get a beer or something. So
Oh yeah, you already know what the goth parties be like.
So we go in there. We just get our beer and we're looking around at like the people. It's empty at this point. Like it's almost like the club is closed and then it's just getting ready to go. So there's a couple, 1-2 people like running around at the bar and shit. And this place is like Halloween. It looked like a Halloween club.
So what the hell do I want to be here for?
Once it started filling out, the people that were walking in there were hilarious. There was Batman was in there, like full on suit, like at least $2,000 suit for this guy. There was like some guys that looked like they were from like Green Day, like Billy Talent. There was like this girl that rolled in there like looking like a.
Sorry,
I don't want to say on the podcast. She went in there looking like a whore. She went in there looking like a whore. She was like half fucking naked. She takes off her coat. She's like got fucking the crosses across her nipples. She's like got this little skimpy fucking outfit, like literally like fucking string up her butt, like fucking G-string and shit. Like,
oh shit!
I was like, yo, I've never seen a goth girl like this. And there's some girl that comes in like dressed like a bunny and shit.
Fam, what bar did you guys go to? Club, bar? I don't even know what this is.
We weren't even on shrooms or anything else. We were
what's
just
it called?
like
Close play?
It was a goth bar. So it was like heavy. It wasn't even like this. It was like heavy bass.
Okay. Yeah. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
Dude, it was so funny.
Not in my house. Okay. All right. So, okay. Yeah. Next time. Maybe next time.
We were the odd ones out because we weren't even wearing black. Like the whole party was like a black party, like in terms of like attire, and we were just wearing everything else but that.
Was there black people in there? No, I'm just trying to ask that question.
Keston was the only one.
Keston didn't go.
There you go. Okay. So,
But yeah, it was really fun to watch and everything like that. But yeah.
Wow. Matthew, I'm happy, again, to repeat what DV said. I'm happy you had fun. I'm happy you were able to mix business with pleasure. I'm happy you were able to get that off.
Yeah.
And
the last thing I'll say before we cut this, the last story. California has strong ass fucking dabs.
Oh, no. You'll leave that story for when Keston is here with you, because I heard.
Yeah.
No.
We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matthew. You're great.
Solid.
Matt, timing, how we at?
I don't know if I want to do it. Okay. Thank you, Matt, for your story, your detailed story. Shout out to the goth people listening to this.
That should be the thumbnail.
No.
That's the thumbnail right there.
No.
Speaking of traveling, I did do something a little crazy.
What'd you do?
Finally,
You booked your trip?
I booked a fucking trip.
Is there a story?
Nope.
No. But honestly, DV hasn't traveled since 2018.
2018.
That's time, bro. He needs to get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to go on that trip because of my beautiful job.
It's okay, y'all. All mans had to do what they had to do.
Where you going?
Grenada.
Hey, let's go,
Motherlands.
baby.
Come on
So
now. That's important.
my Bana weekend is looking insane. I'm literally
lead up?
going to Bana, and then the Sunday I'm gone.
That's blessed. That's a
Fucking
blessing.
crazy.
That's a blessing.
It is.
And this has been the dream, and this has been what we've been talking about for like years
Just
now.
to get
so
off. Yeah.
So
to be able to go to Bana and then go on a flight to go to a next
go to an even better fest.
DV,
I know.
I need you to hold your phone. Do not lose your phone, and make sure you make bear stories so you can link them back to the pod, and make sure you make bear content when you're gone.
For sure.
Come on now.
For sure. The goal
That lead up?
actually is to record as much content as I can. Just so we could post it on TikTok and all that shit.
Hell yeah.
And
People gotta know what's going on down south.
Yes.
Come on now.
And also I want to cop the glasses we've been wanting to talk about.
Yo, those are
Me and Cox have a twin telepathy.
We do,
That
and
is
it's weird.
insane. Because I could be home minding my business. He could be home doing his shit. We call, and then I was just like, Carl, yo, there's some shit on Cop. You're just like, yo, me too.
And then we talk about the exact same thing. It's so weird.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, let's talk about it, yo. Those glasses with the
Camera.
built-in camera on the side.
It's
Yo,
crazy, fam. And you can get them prescription as well too.
Those for content?
Yo, yes, fam.
Jesus.
And you can do lives on them. You click a button, boops.
Live.
You're live. You're looking around like
What?
yo.
Yeah.
That's next level
so
content.
the plan is to have that
Ready to rock
in
and roll.
Grenada and play mass in them.
I think you fire
Jeez.
sunglasses or glasses.
Sunglasses.
Okay. I think
Sunglasses.
that's better. That's better. Yo, fuck, I wish I could rude. It's gonna be crazy.
Rude. and I'm using the work shit to pay for it,
Come on now, you have to. You may as well,
Yeah,
because they cost about like $6 something.
which is low-key light.
Light still. But the only issue that I'm hearing and seeing is that because the camera is on one side of your face, you're only getting this main side. You're not getting the full actual view if you're like looking at it straight on. Which is the only thing I'm seeing as an issue. But hey, boy, you're looking around like so.
I'll tell you
You're
from
moving your head. It won't matter. I don't think it'll matter.
Camera guy perspective, it should be all good. You're not
Yeah.
you're not too far off. So
Yeah, exactly.
You won't know- you
You're
won't know
not
much of a
looking.
difference.
You're not looking for like whole on camera footage. You're looking for just capturing
capturing.
what's going on around you.
You wouldn't want to hear it anyway. You wouldn't want to see it here anyway.
Oh,
You'd
that was
probably
crazy.
Yeah.
You'd probably rather have it in the side. It's more inconspicuous.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, those glasses coming out are actually super fire. I want to use them personally just for like car content, like driving content, like just doing crazy stuff with it too. And then
Sure.
DV wants to use it for fets and it's going out and stuff. Like it'd
daily
be a
show.
crazy vibe.
it's next level
See it in
POV.
Grenada through the lenses of what DV's seeing. So it's gonna be a cool flex. And this is also a testament to what content we're gonna be dropping, what you're gonna be seeing over the next couple of months.
It'd be crazy if there was like a drunk mode on it.
Hey, stumbling! I stumbling!
Drunk mode. What would drunk mode look like?
Blurry.
I don't know.
Be blurry.
I think it'd be a little bit different for everybody depending on how they take their shit.
God.
Certain people can't take it's okay. We're not talking about that. But yeah, certain people can't take their alcohol. So yeah, people be looking at things a little bit differently still. Be falling on the face.
This is getting more and more into just the technology shit, but the Apple Pro Vision.
I was about to say it.
Thoughts on that, guys?
Will not be copying. I think that's a little bit too much for me personally. I like being like personally. I'm a type of person I can't be like walking the streets with full headphones in. I can't do that. I feel like I need to hear what's going on around me and what's going on around me. If I have these damn goggles on my damn face and I'm here,
And then you get hit by a car.
it's too much going on. I need to focus on what's going on around me. Like, when would I really be able to use these things effectively and then be able to actually like these things cost $4,000. When am I really gonna be able to actually put that money to use on like a daily basis? It's not for me personally. It doesn't work.
Matthew?
For me, no. I don't see a use for it right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's so extra.
Yeah. At this point, it is. And I was talking to one of my boys about it. And we were like, yo, there's got to be a reason why they made it like 3,500 and they didn't make it like a cool like $800 or whatever. They're just trying to get it into the circles that have the money for them to like test it out in terms of use cases, all that kind of stuff. Like they don't care about getting into the general population. All they care about is like, yo, give it to them, see what they do with it. And then they're going to be the testers. They're going to be the people that are going to come up with all the great ideas in terms of features as to what they would need and all that kind of stuff. And then there you go.
You're almost there. You're
Okay.
almost there, right?
Continue.
Thinking. We're gonna make it crazy expensive, so the rich, dumb people will buy it, and they're gonna be the advertisement for it.
I like it. Yeah.
So
exactly.
the famous people are gonna promote it. They're gonna use it for all types of stupid shit. Man had it while he was driving. Like,
Fam, the man got pulled over in the Cybertruck. I'm gonna put the video up here. Man got pulled over in the Cybertruck with the damn goggles on, looking stupid as hell. Why'd I get pulled over? Nigga, you got the whole goggles on and you're all up in this whip. Like, stop the bullshit. We're not doing
The
this.
Cybertruck, they haven't even released like if for orders. It only went to like certain people.
It did go to certain people, and the thing's
Yeah.
rusting because it's stainless steel. What happens to stainless steel when it rains? It rusts.
God damn.
Stupid ass people, bro. Y'all pay into this bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all keep doing that shit.
You gotta figure it out.
It won't be me.
You gotta figure it out, DV.
It won't be me.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
it comes to those goggles, personally, I heard a man saying like, "Yo, watching porn on that bullshit is crazy. That shit's like high definition. You gotta zooming into the bullshit." Hey, you're
when my man showed me that, I would tell him, "Yo, go touch some air, please. Go outside. Like,
Go
there's-
touch some air.
There's beautiful women outside.
get some
Like,
pokes.
please.
Yeah, go get
Please go to
go
a
get some
club.
real shit,
Because
If
man
you're-
is literally just zooming in. Like, how much more do you?
bro. Why don't you just get a girl? Like,
like using that shit would be so weird. I'm here in my room, just I feel like an idiot. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I look stupid. No, I don't care if I'm by myself or not by myself. I'm not doing that.
Man said he was on the moon watching the Lakers game.
What?
He was on the moon watching the Lakers
Like, bro,
game.
it's the fact that, like, I can put the game over here, okay? I can put this over here. I can put my message in front of me. So I'm just doing, this is weird. No, I want to experience it. Don't get me wrong. I want to try it,
For sure.
but I'm not buying it.
I bet it's freaking.
Don't get me
amazing.
wrong.
I bet it's like one of the coolest things we've ever
It's
seen in our life.
probably sick as shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
But my stupid. And then typing? No, I'm not doing that. I have my phone. I'm going to do 4,000. No, I'm just going to. Here's the message. Done. I'm sorry. Technology's getting out of hand now.
Yeah, this technology shows.
Next, your phone's going to have a hologram. The person's going to be talking to you on FaceTime. You're going to be like this.
That's gonna happen.
It is gonna happen.
That one's gonna
That
happen.
one's
I
gonna
can see that. I can see that
It's going
coming
to be a
soon.
hologram of the person. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I actually realized something with the new iPads.
She better have a body then.
Nah, you damn right. I'm with you, man.
Hologram bumper.
Yeah.
I actually realized something with the new iPads that actually came out because I didn't really realize they had this feature on FaceTime. Let's say, for example, you have the iPad propped up. The camera actually will follow you as you move in the frame. The camera will zoom in and follow you around.
Like the thing I was showing you,
Yeah,
the RD2.
yeah, exactly, exact same thing.
Damn.
But it will follow you around. The camera will move to where you are if you have
fire.
it propped up. I'm like, wow. I was
that's
realizing that. I'm like, I didn't know, like.
That's crazy. So the
The
camera actually
iPads-
moves in the
Yeah,
actual
inside.
piece.
Yeah, and actually moves to where you are.
That's
It finds
crazy.
where you are and moves exactly where you are. Like, it's crazy. bro.
Finally, they do something different with the
And
camera.
it zooms in
I was
too.
gonna say like that's cool, but that should have been out since like 2015.
Yeah, like all they've been doing
Like
is
this-
increasing megapixels, and they get like
Yeah.
3 cameras versus 1. Like, yo, bring in a feature like this.
Please.
That was actually cool.
My 15 looks like my damn 13, dog. Like, get out of here. Come on, do something for me. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. To go back to the little Keston thing, I wanted to say rest in peace to Bob Marley.
100%.
I saw the Bob Marley movie while we were on vacay, kinda, and it was great. I loved it. I like that they did it right to me personally, and it just left me wanting to see more. Wanted
That's
to
good.
find more details about Bob Marley and his life, the Wailers, how they connected, his wife, everything. I wanted to find out more.
I can't wait to go see it on Friday still.
Yeah,
So it's
I
in-
have not
it's
had
in
the opportunity to go
theaters?
see- Yeah, it's in
Yeah, it's in
theaters. Yeah.
theaters.
I've not had the opportunity to go see it, but I can't wait to go actually go see it because I've been hearing a lot of good things about it, even from Deviant as well too. So
And I
Pretty
also wanted to shout out YG Marley as well because he has a song out right now that's killing the streets.
yes, yes,
Super, super, super big.
pops.
It's called Praise John the Moonlight.
Come on.
Everybody's heard of it, so I'm not even gonna play it in. I don't want no copyrights. So, yeah, just shout out to the Bob Marley family and salute.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Speaking of Bob Marley, right, and the movie that came out, if Putin does come out with a cure or a vaccine for cancer, what are y'all's thoughts on it? How real do you guys think it is, and what would that look like releasing it to the world?
I would have to wait on it at least anywhere from 6 months to a year to see how it actually works with people before I attempt to use it on my personal love, my personal or myself as well too. I would not be able to just take his word for it because we've been through too much shit where it's like, hey, this is good for you. This is what is gonna help you live longer. Be sure you don't get sick. So
Live long and prosper.
I would like to see it work and see the outcome of it before ever touching it.
Yeah, because Putin didn't, or I guess people around him are saying that Russia is very close to a vaccine for cancer in general. So I know about half of the world doesn't trust Putin and the Russians. So I'm just curious about how that would look.
It would probably look pretty. If they do come up with it and actually is working and everything, it would look pretty crazy and be really good. But again, for me personally, I would need to see it work. And also, we're always about that long-term effect. Like, yes, okay, this changes the effect of cancer, but what else is it affecting? What else could it do to you?
Right.
So I'm always that kind of person to think like long-term. What's the end game for it? So
I look at I fucking look at cancer and I'm like, that doesn't even seem like it'd work logically because vaccines are for viruses. Cancer is not a virus. Cancer is cells that are multiplying out of control. It's not an actual like virus. So I don't know how a vaccine would work on that. Like I would have to like do more research because vaccine is just dead virus and you inject into the body and then it attacks. It primes the body so they know what the virus looks like and they can attack the virus. But yeah, cancer is not a virus. It's just cells that are multiplying out of control.
True.
Yeah, you're right. No, for sure.
So
Again,
they may have something unique,
Well,
but
then a
like
cure.
yeah.
What if they have a cure, man? Fuck the wording.
If
like,
if they have a cure, then yeah, I'll look at it. But like yeah, proper diet, you reduce your stress, all that kind of stuff. You should be good for cancer.
what if cancer runs in your family though?
I don't know.
If it runs in your family, that's because the family has a history of stress and all this other traumas and everything else. So a lot of this stuff is like it's all based on stress and the way you think about stress. So if you think like stress is bad for you, your stress is going to really affect you in bad ways. It's going to affect your organs, all that kind of stuff. It's also your environment you live in, all that kind of stuff. So many different factors. So
Interesting. Okay.
that is my beliefs based on what I know. FYI.
Of course. No, I hear that. And yeah, no. It's just I would like to see it work and see how it works on other people before I would recommend it to anybody or use it for myself. That's all you can really do.
Yeah, I just look at all medicine as like there's we use medicine as like band-aids, but you got to go to the root core as to like why you're getting sick or why you're doing this. There's always something that's up the chain.
Yeah, medication is never it. It's always better to go the natural route when it comes to anything, and also try to treat things before it happens. And
Yeah,
like, if
prevention.
you know this kind of runs in your family, try to prevent it as much as possible, which is probably hard as hell. But
Yeah.
try to stay off the medication as much as possible. If there is a cure and it's down to that wire, then like, yo, I would use it. But again, I would want do my research as much as possible before trying to
Yeah, big time.
try to boil down to
I had a
that.
couple family members that passed away from that as well. I have one that's dealing with it right now as well.
Of course,
But like those family members don't have a history of like they don't go to the gym, they don't eat very healthy, they don't like one of them smoke for a number of years, like you know what I mean. Like my family's like not like the healthiest, if you know what I mean. So
Got it.
having a history of that, I'm like, well, it makes sense because like we're not taking care of ourselves. So
yeah, you got to.
it's it's unfortunate, but yeah, rest in peace.
It goes hand in hand for sure. Yeah,
in
for
peace.
sure. Rest in peace. Yeah,
But-
it goes hand in hand, 100%.
But yeah, let's get on to some fun.
Cause has receipts on the table.
I wanted
Oh, it's tax time.
no. Oh yes, it is tax time, 100%. Please, everyone, file your taxes early so you can get your tax return early as well too. You already filed mine, but I wanted to talk about just like restaurants in general. And I've been going out to fancy restaurants for a long period of time now. for the
Jeez,
last
big
little bit.
dollars. Oh, hey.
And I don't mind. I want to start with this. I don't mind spending money, like good money on good food. I don't mind. If it's 200, it's 200. I don't really care, but as long as it's good food. And unfortunately, I went out to this restaurant that everyone's been talking about. It's called LikkleMores. And everyone's like, yo, it's been all right. It's been okay. I've had good experience. I've had bad experience. Just like, let me go test it for myself.
Of course.
So this was like a 1-2 date I went on. Before that, I actually want to talk about how I went to a bartending class.
Bougie.
Come on now. I wanted to learn how to
forgot
start
about
making,
that.
I want to start making my own drinks, start learning how to do things. So I went to a bartending class. It was pretty cool.
Neat.
Had an experience. I learned to make rum punch, whiskey
Hey,
sour,
let's go.
pina colada as well too.
Okay, the important ones.
I know how to make rum punch. They're easy.
They are, but like make it actually like the colors and make it look cool. Like that's what I wanted to learn about.
okay.
A little bit
Okay.
of punch.
Out of it, licks. So learn how to make
Dinos.
those. So it was
Okay.
really cool. I honestly recommend it as a date night for if you guys trying to go on a date and try to do something cool.
Expensive?
No, it was actually
Three bills?
No, $30 a person.
Oh, that's
$30 a
Yeah,
person.
$30 a person. And you guys get to drink the drinks and you guys hang out in the lounge after. You can finish all your drinks after that as well too.
So it's like a group class almost.
group class, probably like maybe 50 of us. all
Okay,
standing around.
cool.
The guy goes
Stand around a bar and the guy's like, all right, here's all your licks. Here's all
Like,
your.
pour one, pour half, pour this. All right, you're gonna add pineapple. You're gonna add whatever the case may be. He goes through one by one. He gives you the bottle and he teaches you how to do like the fancy pours, like where you're holding the glass and you go do the this.
Hey, yo.
I was like,
Hey, yo.
Yo, watch your
Hey,
heads.
yo. Hey, yo.
so we learned how to do the proper pours and everything as well too. I was doing the proper pours. He was holding like this and doing some crazy shit. I'm like, nah, fam, I'm gonna hold the ball properly. So
How did you do it?
we're gonna continue. So after that, I went to dinner and went to this place called LikkleMores.
Right.
supposed to be a proper spot. It's a little Jamaican spot where they have like jerk chicken, they have like the patties, they have the ackee and soft, they have the whole 9 yards.
Lots of people have been talking about it.
A lot of people have been talking about it. I've got some recommendations like not to go there, but again, I can't go off of there. I got to go see it for myself. So I went there.
Sure. Uh-oh.
Boy, oh boy. Let me break down this bullshit. First of all, my biggest issue, the washrooms are combined. So meaning women and men use the exact same washroom. So I didn't really fuck with that. You had to stand in a whole long line. Then we had 3 little stalls. You'd be waiting a whole fucking 30 minutes to go take a piss. So remember planning your piss in advance. So make sure about that.
I'm happy with that now that there's those now. I'm happy about those now. Because now women get to see when we walk in and their one weird random fuck is at the stall or the urinal, and he just put down his whole shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm happy that the ladies finally get to see that, because some of them be thinking we're talking
It's
shit.
all in one. Like I'm like, wait, I open the door. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, like this is the line. I'm like, this is the line. This there's a line. This is craziness.
Yeah,
so that was the first thing where I'm like, this is throwing me off.
Okay.
So coming back, I ordered my food and everything, and I want to break down the pricing for you guys.
Sure.
Okay. So I spent $8 on a beer.
Okay, normal Toronto shit.
Okay. All right.
It sounds like some LA shit.
I ordered a piece of cake. $16.
$16 for a piece
$16
of cake?
for a piece of cake, a slice of cake. Okay.
Okay.
Coconut rice. $12.
Okay.
Coconut rice is $12. How much
I
rice?
think that's fine.
Oh, okay, like you got
Okay.
a decent portion. Okay.
Even portion, right?
I do like $10.
Okay. Hold on. Whole jerk chicken, $65. Do you know my issue?
$65?
Do you know my issue? Hold on. And again, it's not the pricing. It's not the amount of money I spent. It's the issue I had was the jerk chicken was raw.
What?
And I didn't realize it because you know when you're staying in these restaurants, it's dark. You can't see properly. We didn't eat all of it, so we took it home.
So you bit into the chicken and it was like raw.
I didn't know. I ate it raw. I didn't eat it raw. Like the top part was good. The bottom aspect of the chicken, because the whole chicken was raw. Because when we brought it home, there was blood leaking out of it. And it was pink at the bottom of the chicken. We ate the top part of the whole chicken. The bottom was not done yet.
Oh my god.
$65 for that. Lickle patties, meaning I got 4 patties. Sorry, I got 3 patties with $17. 3 lickle patties like
Damn.
so.
Dude, you can go to a convenience store
Three
and get
little
those for
patties
like
like so.
3 for like $6.
$17. We wanted to add a fourth one. $6.
Tripping.
And it wasn't good.
It wasn't
Okay,
that good.
let's continue for 1 second.
Yo, patties are pretty hard to get wrong.
It is.
Oh,
Shorty bought a drink. Can you guys guess? Please guess how much the drink was.
25.
$20.
Wow, you guys are fucking good. $22 for the damn drink. And the drink was yay big.
That big? That's it?
Like so. So the problem I have with Miss LikkleMores, and don't get me wrong, I'm always up to support these kind of restaurants because I love seeing these kind of restaurants pop up.
Yeah, but if it's fucking trash and they're not
Then-
cooking their food, I'm gonna cook them.
That's what
If
I'm
y'all
saying.
not gonna cook, I'm gonna
cook. Exactly. It doesn't make any logical sense. I don't like that.
Yeah,
if you're charging me and my total came to $175. That's what my total came to.
$175 for
I don't
raw
mind spending that
chicken,
money.
overpriced cake.
I
and
don't mind spending
overpriced
that
patties.
money. But if it's good, I'll spend it. It's cool. I don't care. But if you're gonna be giving me raw food and your service is trash and like there's all a whole bunch of other bullshit around it,
Yeah.
I'm not rolling.
Join bathrooms too. Like,
Fam,
for
Shorty got sick.
$175?
Shorty was not feeling well the next day. I personally wasn't even feeling well the next day. I had to put the chicken back in the oven.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm throwing this chicken out. I'm not throwing the chicken out because I got a whole chicken.
Fucking $65 on a whole
I spent
fucking
65 whole
chicken.
chicken. And on top of that, obviously you got a tip. So I also tipped another 20. So it's like, yo, this
Damn.
is craziness to me. So I just want to give you guys an insight on what you're going to be going to when you go to Miss LikkleMores. It's something where it's like the food is not the best. There are other
Right.
places you can go to
Try
and
to
get
use
better
insurance.
food.
I respect that you still tipped, but like if I had
no,
if I had
if
that
you knew- if you knew about the chicken, you
yeah,
wouldn't
I was gonna say if I had that experience, like I would not have fucking tipped.
There was blood coming out the side of the chicken when I took it out the box
That's
the next
crazy.
morning. And I'm
That's
like, holy
crazy.
smokes. And when I see like my Shorty's not feeling well and like I'm feeling like kind of like, the next morning, I'm like, interesting. Now I understand why. And then just to spend all this money and not get proper service and get the proper things is kind of crazy too.
It's an
So
atrocity. Fuck
I
that.
wanted to let you guys know, put that out there, use my platform responsibly like DV be talking about. Like, yo, go there on your own will, but it's not worth the 175. 100%.
Wow.
Make sure they cook your chicken.
Send that shit back.
Yeah.
Send that shit back. And the thing is, too, it's dim. It's dark in there. You can't
Right.
see properly.
Wow.
You can't see.
Sure, it's like that for a reason.
Yeah, so, and it's not the first time I've heard people are not going back there. So I want to break down, make sure I kept these receipts and to show y'all. 100%.
Fire. Thank you.
Where's this place located?
No. Yeah, we're not.
Toronto. That's it. That's all you're going to get.
You're getting way too much business already. Fuck that shit.
Tough.
That ain't happening no more.
Y'all can link me and give my discount back. I mean, my refund.
Speaking of restaurants,
Oh, no.
I'm sure you guys had Wendy's before. Shit, I had Wendy's today.
Yes.
I heard.
Yo, Wendy's is
Oh,
bomb.
okay. Wendy's now is fluctuating prices during certain times. So what that means is they're gonna have random surges when it's busy there. What the fuck is happening here?
Bro, you can't be like Uber. You can't do that shit.
What?
You're not a fucking taxi service.
Business is that?
That doesn't make any logical
Yo,
sense.
and you gotta look at your audience. Who goes to Wendy's? The people that are trying to budget and the rich people that have been drinking and then need a little one too. So like, if you're trying to cater to all the people that are trying to budget, then they show up at Wendy's at like 5, 6 o'clock. They're like, "Yo, I got like $5 left for until I get my paycheck on Friday. I need to make this work." And then they see the surge price go up to like $8, and they're like, "Well, I'm not eating
Wendy's
tonight."
is still expensive as it is, though, because mans went there the other day. I said, "Can I get the spicy chicken sandwich?" Yes, sir, no problem. Get to the window. Yes, sir, it's going to be 15 minutes before the chicken. So why didn't y'all tell me that back at the window, fam? I remember back at when I was ordering the shits. Like, that's crazy to me. So I understand, like, yo, if shit's going to go up in price, like, y'all got to do better then. Y'all got to be straight with what you're doing. Raise the price. Okay, do what you guys want to do, but make sure you guys are on top of
your
everything.
service. Up your
Yeah,
service.
you got to up your service then. It doesn't make any logical sense.
I think this whole thing is stupid, and I think I'm gonna be done eating Wendy's because I can't deal with the prices going up and down because I'm gonna be cheese that I didn't come an hour before.
I'm gonna be cheesed the fact that like I'm going up to this window and I don't know how much I'm gonna spend.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. Like why are you guys not just keeping it as it is, being the smarter people, be on a budget because more people will come. Everything else is already expensive as is. Now you guys want to be fluctuating prices? That's not making no damn sense, bro.
It may be. I'm gonna get in my hot take bag because I haven't done a hot take in a while.
go ahead.
And I'm thinking they're doing this not because they're trying to like make money. They're just trying to like distribute the amount of people that are coming at high times. So they're trying to get people away from like everybody coming at dinner to like kind of like spread it out. So you don't get the surge prices. So that's my hot take on it. That's what they may be doing because like if I'm a business, that's just a stupid move. That's if you're trying to make money out of that, that's a fucking stupid move. Or if you're trying to like, the only reason you raise price like that if you're trying to change behavior. So it's kind of like taxes, kind of like increasing tax. You're trying to like they brought in the carbon tax because they're trying to change your behavior of doing all the carbon based shit. So they make you pay more for the carbon based shit. Same kind of thing with Wendy's. So they may be trying to they may be having trouble fucking hiring good staff. So they're like, we can't have high times. Maybe that's what it is.
You're bringing up a good point when it comes to like hiring right now. Because personally, I've realized that as well too. Because I went to Sobeys the other day.
I went to the grocery store last night too. I got a story too. Go.
Fam, I went to Sobeys and it was about, I think like 9:30. Walking to the spot, I'm on the phone. Fam, I had to get off the phone. Fam, the line was literally 30 people. There's only 2 cashiers and there's 30 people in each line. I literally stood there and kind of contemplate if I'm actually gonna buy anything or stand in this fucking line.
Dude, yeah, that's
9:45.
yeah.
At night.
They
close at 11. Why is
Sobeys is notorious for fucking the line? Every time I've gone there the past like handful of weeks, the same thing. I just fucking stand in the line.
Fam, there's 30 people in the damn. Everyone's cussing, bro. Why are we standing here? And then guess what? The manager of the front end came in to buy something, and she's like, where's Bob? Where's this person? Where's this person? And they're like, oh, they didn't come in. But it's like, yo, this is how you guys are running things. And mind you, this is the second time I've walked in around that time, and this has happened to me. Why is there so many people in line, and why is there not enough cashiers? And I go up to the lady, which I've known the lady for multiple years because obviously I shop there, and she's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. And like, I'm talking to her later, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You should not be going through this. Like, people are cussing, people are getting upset with her, and it's like, it's not her fault.
You're gonna lose business.
Yeah, it keeps happening. It literally only 2 cashiers open, and there's 60 people here.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
I went through the thing last night. Literally, I went to go buy groceries and I go through the thing and I'm right now I'm budget man, so I'm budgeting hard. So I'm getting all like the discount things, discount tag like 50% off this, 50% off that. I go to the cashier, I'm like, all right, cool. It's gonna be a neat bill. Like it's gonna be a nice chill, like maybe like 35, maybe like $40. I get through, the guy starts like bringing through the shit. And then I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, wait, why there's no discounts on there? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, dude, look, you didn't fucking add the damn discount, 50% off for the 2 breads, the fucking meat. You missed the damn meat. It's like $52 fucking dollars. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, now
and he's trying to tell me like, do you want cash back and everything? I'm like, dude, just get this guy away from me. Like, yo, give me your fucking manager or some shit.
Yeah.
I get like the guy just gives up and he calls his manager over. I'm like, okay, you're gonna sort this shit out because I'm not paying fucking this money if I don't get no damn discounts.
Right.
Literally just go over there. She rings in $38 is what it was supposed to be. So I'm just like, yo, these people are shaking it. The people that they're hiring is shaking it.
How much money
it was like
from
it was like 50. It was like 50, 51 or whatever to down to 38.
Yo,
So I was like, because I was like, yeah, if I was paying full price for these things, that would be the bill, definitely. But like, I was not paying full price for these things. These were all on sale.
yeah, bro. Like it's shaky right now.
So
in
the people
GTA.
and the thing is like the guy was like, oh, I'm really tired and everything like that. And I'm
Oh,
like, why
shut
the
up.
fuck are you hiring these people, bro?
Shut up, but you're tired. Like, what are you talking about, fam? You're coming to work. You should be proper. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Like I totally understand, empathize, but like, yo, come on, man. Come on, you got to be on your shit when you're at work.
Man's bill went from 50 something to 30 something. Yeah, that's a whole different discount.
And you see, like, he doesn't care. Like, he's just like he's like, yeah, I'm just like throwing it through and shit, and I missed it, and I'm just like, do you know people are budgeting these days? Like, you can't be just fucking throwing shit through and just like, yeah, here's the price.
The difference for what you paid is someone's hourly right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Really look at it. So like, he shouldn't be not caring. Like, no, you should care. Come on.
Yeah.
How much do you guys believe in the Matrix? Not the movie, like the term the Matrix. And for people that don't know what the Matrix is a system where you are stuck repeating the same thing as our great grandparents and our parents, and it's just stuck in a system of continuous loop of work, retire, barely make it, and then pass, and then
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about the Matrix?
I feel like a lot of people are stuck in the Matrix. Personally, for me, I don't feel like I'm stuck in the Matrix because
Is it real?
100% it is real.
1,000,000%.
100%. If you look at your neighbors, you look at the people around you, people you live with, all you guys are doing the exact same thing.
They're doing it's the exact same loop.
If you talk to the people that are around you, you guys all do the exact same thing. Personally, for me, I'm very thankful that I kind of broke that, and I don't do the same things as everybody else. I'm very different from everybody else, and I feel like Matt and DV and Keston, like, we're all very different when it comes to like looking at a day-to-day lifestyle still. We don't do the same shit.
Right.
We don't. There's people that work Monday to Friday. I don't work Monday to Friday sometimes. I work Saturday and Sunday sometimes. And people are like, oh, you're working Saturdays? Yeah, I'm working Saturday and Sunday, but I don't work Monday to Friday. So it's kind of different. I like breaking that shit up because it makes me feel better about my lifestyle. I get to do what I want. I plan my own shit out. If you really talk to the neighbors around you, they do all the same shit. They work 9 to 5.
So how do you get out of the Matrix?
Do your own shit. Build your own self. Quit your job and trying to figure out shit on your own. It's not for everybody, though, unfortunately. It's not. You have to have a strong mindset and understand how things are going to work and believe in yourself as much as possible. If you don't believe in yourself, if you can't guide yourself or guide other people, don't do it. You have to be able to guide yourself and other people as well, too. If you can't do it, then don't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Biggest thing.
Yeah, big time. No, I see the same thing. Like, and it's thing is like, a lot of our families are in that same kind of loop. Like, if you haven't had those people that are broken out and created like generational wealth in your family and being able to break out like of that system of like, go to school, get a job, buy a really expensive house that you can't afford, buy the car you can't afford, be in debt for like 60 years of your life, then finally pay it off at 65, then have no time to enjoy your life, and then blah, 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 then you go ahead and die. Like, people have been in that cycle for too long.
That is the Matrix right there.
That literally is the Matrix. That's the fucking system that just keeps pumping.
But look at these neighborhoods. These neighborhoods are built to do that.
Yeah.
Look what's around you.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Is there a difference between matrices, per country?
I think it is slightly different, and that's where it comes down to the government systems, like the way the society is actually structured. So you look at like China, and you look at like you look at communism versus capitalism versus like socialism, all that kind of stuff. Every country's kind of got their own systems in place,
Okay.
but there's different rules, different regulations, different ways to play the game, if you know what I mean. So
I agree. I agree. I feel like depending on where you are, if you're here, if you're back home, when it comes to like Grenada, Trinidad, and so forth, is completely different. And for what you're saying as well, China, but yeah, it is a little bit different.
there's different rules to play the game.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different. The pace of life is different.
I agree with that. Yeah.
How much you have to make is a lot different. How you got to work for things is a lot different. It really does boil down to that as well too. So
So
Yeah, I
okay.
kinda hear you.
So do you think that our parents being immigrants, do you think that they got out of the matrix?
no, I think they played into a different kind of matrix. They went from one to another,
Okay.
which obviously different matrices are one's better than the other, but playing outside of the matrix is I feel like is a lot more natural and like you be able to do what you want, but you still play into something.
What do you mean? Sorry, that was confusing.
Let me see if I can try to break this out. So where my parents personally came from was Trinidad and St. Kitts. They came from being poor, didn't have a lot. Coming here now and understanding, hey, if you work hard, you're gonna get A, B, and C, which is a good job. You're gonna get money. You're gonna be able to get into a house.
Okay.
But then long term, what does it really look like? You have to follow these rules, follow these things. Both my parents, halfway through their journey, were laid off. They're playing into this system that was supposed to take care of them and make sure things were supposed to happen for them, but it didn't work out for them because things happen within this matrix.
Got it.
So that's like my example of, hey, like, yes, you can play into this. It's going to be great if you work your 40 years, your 20 years, you're going to get a retirement, you're going to be able to do this, that, and the other, but you have to do this, this, and this. Personally, for me at my age and looking the way I'm looking at it, I don't believe in that. I feel like it's better for me to be able to take on what I'm taking on myself and not have to rely on a job. I'm just a number. I can be traded out for someone that's cheaper and does my job a lot better or a lot cheaper
Big
in
time.
itself. So I feel like, yes, coming from Trinidad and St. Kitts to coming here, it is low-key better back in the day, back in our parents' time. But now looking at it, I feel like it's better to go back home. If you really look at it. Really look at it. If you really do the math and like the look-ins, it's not that good here. The food's not as good. Healthcare is the only thing I'm really looking at is where it's like, okay, bet, but they're putting you on medication and different things. I think the home remedies that we were talking about is like, hey, those are the things that you need. The medication's not what you need. Like seeing a doctor is great and all, but it's not the end all to be all. I think it's better to be back home.
It's what we're taught. It's our belief systems.
Yeah, being locked in for 30 years on a mortgage is like it's not it. You're here just paying off shit. That's all you're doing here.
It's terrible.
The salary is the drug you get to forget about your dreams.
I just want people to make sure that they stand up for themselves. They're able to work outside of the norm because it's a leap. It's not easy to work for yourself or work on something for yourself.
It's
get
hard.
out of the norm of having a job, and being an entrepreneur or just leaping into something that you're not even too sure about. I feel like I ask those questions just because the more things happen in Canada, and Matt, I'm going to get you to type in ArriveCan so we could talk about that shortly. But the more things happen, the more that, like, I'm just noticing that we don't really have control.
We don't.
We have zero control, and if you were to speak on certain things, especially in Canada,
Get in trouble.
now it's getting looked as a hate thing. So especially if I say, yo, F, oh boy,
You can
man's working on a bill to,
get charged.
get
charged up.
and it's
Big
really
fines.
just an ego thing.
Yeah.
It's an ego thing, and
It
like,
is.
hey, I don't want the rest of the world or the rest of Canada to know that I'm a dickhead. But it's like, we live this life. We go to the grocery store, we go to the gas stations, we see the difference, and we know the difference.
The fact that you said that was another thing I want to bring up to like you guys and like obviously to our audience as well too is living under your means means so much different than what it did before.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like, yo, owning your own shit, like owning your house, for example, is different. Owning your car is like, wow, like I own this. Like I don't make monthly payments on this shit. So I rate every single person that owns their shit. Like when I see someone on their fancy shit, it's like, yo, that doesn't change my or sway me when it comes to like looking at that. It's like, yo, owning your shit nowadays to be able to afford your groceries, to pay your bills, your credit card's not ran up. Like that's a whole
flex.
different look. Exactly that's a flex now.
flex.
That's a flex. Like you having that is completely different than you being able to pay that monthly.
I'm gonna shout out the people that don't get lost into the comparisons of having a sibling or a friend or a cousin or anything, and they're trying to compete with them.
Don't.
This whole competition shit really just started from social media, and it's gonna backfire when those payments have to come out, or when people are calling you out for certain shit and it's not coming to fruition.
Last point before I see Matt reading his shits and get into it.
Yeah.
I got something sent to me that I had one of my friends bought like, I think it was like $100,000 BMW. And he missed his first 2 payments.
Oh my god.
He got repoed the next month. Image going to buy something. Quote unquote buy something. You didn't really buy it. You borrowed it, technically speaking. And it gets repoed. That is the most like
embarrassing.
it's embarrassing. Like why
Embarrassing.
did you even do that? Like you didn't calculate your shit clearly. You just want to do it for the clout.
Flex, yeah.
So be intelligent when it comes to your decision. Buy that $5,000 Honda Civic or buy that $5,000 car. Hold that down. Do not worry about why your friend has that $80,000 finance car. It does not matter.
If I looked at life as a competition with me and Cods, I would have probably killed myself by now.
Damn.
But I don't. I can't look at
Can't.
it because that's
It's
different lives.
It's different lives. We live completely different lives.
Cods wasn't ready for that.
I was not ready for that. I was like, wait, okay, what's
No,
yo.
it's just like you are so into cars, so you'll buy a new car every year,
Yeah, I
That's-
literally have.
right? So, but if I was stupid and saying, "Yo,"
I'm trying to catch up to
and that's
Cordell.
like a greedy jealousy
That's
thing.
nasty.
Like, that's just weird. That comparison is like the man that wants to fuck the thing that like his man's likes.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It's the exact
It's the
same
exact same thing. It's like keeping up with the Kardashians. I'm not trying to keep up with them.
I'm just trying to keep up with myself. That's the
Exactly.
only person I'm worried about. Making sure our
Exactly.
business grows.
Exactly. Matthew.
All right, so we got Matt on the keys. I told Matt to just look into the ArriveCan app just because there's been a lot of things happening with Trudeau. Apparently, the RCMP are looking into, investigating. Let me say that. Investigating. This is not a lie. This is not a
No.
hate speech.
Nope.
God.
Please don't do this to us.
This is just.
Did we put our application in for our podcast being able to? No, I'm sorry. Continue.
We live in the States.
Fucking right.
Matt's laughing too. Yes.
Fuck you, Trudeau.
All right, good. All right, Matt, what you got for us?
All right, so I just pulled up an article from CTV News. It was a prominent news organization in Canada. If you guys are watching from the States,
Shout out to our States listeners.
yeah, shout out to you guys. So pretty much there was something that came down the pipeline in the House of Commons, where that ArriveCan app, which is an app that they used as a screening protocol for people during COVID to check vaccinations, all that kind of stuff when people are going across the border, when people are flying on trains, etc.
Ran up lots of people's dollars as well.
So
$5,000 ticket.
So the big thing is so everybody has context. Apps are not very expensive to create. This app in particular should not have been as expensive as it was. So David Yu is the CEO of Dalian Enterprises, which received $7.9 million for its work on the ArriveCan app. The Defense Department confirmed Yeo is currently employed with them, but has been suspended. So there's a bit of a conflict of interest because this guy who worked for the Department of National Defense also works for the company that got the contract.
Trudeau's
so,
mans.
yeah, Trudeau's mans.
Oh.
So,
Money laundering.
and apparently this guy who's part of the Department of National Defense, he's on like some, it says here, he's part of some organization that's on like the civilian side, but nonetheless, He also got contracts as part of Dalian Enterprises from like the RCMP, which is our Canadian Mountain Police, which is like the Western version of the higher end police that we have here in Canada.
My cousin was with
They have the Canadian Border Services, which also has given them contracts as well. And together with one of the other companies two companies are in receipt. So there's another company called Coradix, Coradix, which also worked on the ArriveCan app. According to the Globe, the two companies are in receipt of $400 million in government contracts between the two companies. So big ass scandal. Big ass scandal.
I don't know which is worse, inviting the Nazi for the Ukrainian sing-along or this. I don't know which one is worse.
It's a fucking joke.
I really don't know which one is worse.
It's a fucking joke at this point.
This is a joke.
And that's the crazy thing is that's all taxpayer dollars. That's taxpayer money.
You see the bullshit? You get caught up, to go back, you get caught up in all the bullshit. You get taxed all these dollars on your paychecks, and then to hear this bullshit. That's crazy
He's
to
spending
me.
it on bullshit.
That's crazy to me. Every single damn week you hear about this man spending our money. Yes, I'm going to say our money because my money's involved in that bullshit too. On some nonsense.
Yeah, it doesn't take that. Based on the way that ArriveCan app looked, or the ArriveCan app looked,
bullshit.
It was the most basic
I seen
motherfucking app.
It barely worked.
Yeah, and
barely
it was.
worked.
It barely worked.
I remember seeing an article way back, and there was another development company that was looking at it, and the development company was like, that wouldn't take any more than like $250K max to develop. And it's 7.9 million.
Hold on. I want you guys to know something. 2 years ago, me, DV, and Matthew behind the table were talking about starting an application, and we got a quote on our idea, and our idea is more advanced than that stupid ArriveCan app, and it was quoted at what, $250,000, technically speaking.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So how the hell is this guy pulling out 7 point something? Hey puta, mi hermano con. Oh, puta, yeah, asco. I tell you that. That's stupid. That's stupid. You see this bullshit? Why do we live here? Why do we stay here? Get me off this shit, man. This is ridiculous, bro.
It's just crazy because they're doing more and more stupid shit. Like there's more and more stupid shit coming up, and it's literally just like, yo, if people are still going along with this shit and being like, yo, it's all good and dandy, it's like, no, bro, like, wake up. This is some bullshit that's going on.
Whoever's saying that, then you are the issue.
You're cooked.
You are the issue, and you're literally cooked. And you're living in your own world. You're not living in reality. You're not even living in Canada at this
You're
point.
buying into it.
Yeah.
You're buying into it heavily, and that's the issue right there. Stop buying into this bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit, and I don't blame people for leave. People come to Canada, and then 2 years later they leave. I don't blame them because I want to leave too.
Oh, there was a report. I was watching the news of this Nigerian lady. She brought up her kids, and
From Nigeria.
yeah, and there's a hotel that's acting as a apartment building for
Like a
people.
bridge.
Yeah, it's just acting as a hub for just people to stay in and stuff like that. And she was on the news just saying, I was better off just staying in Nigeria. I had more
Yeah, for real.
in Nigeria. And this is just
Shit.
the reality of it. So that's why I'm tying everything in and saying,
like,
if you live in this comparison shit, like that's why I said I would kill myself trying to compete with people I love. So now we have that happening. Then next week is going to be another 80 billion. Okay. I think it's getting to the point where, and you know what? Maybe I was wrong about old boy sending the dollars saying like he just doesn't care. It's, hey, I want to go out like my pops. One thing about Trudeau's dad was super big, and why a lot of immigrants love him today. Well, not Justin Trudeau, but his dad, is that, hey, he helped bring a lot of immigrants into Canada. Okay? With that, that's happening now, but the price of everything is already fucked up. So you're bringing someone into a trap. You're luring them into a trap. Yeah, come be a student here. Yeah, no, we'll definitely get you housing here. But realistically, it's just no. Only Ukrainians could get houses.
Yeah.
If you are African, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to live on the street.
Sure.
And honestly, rest in peace to the woman actually
Oh
who
my God. I was about to talk about that stuff.
who came out here looking for opportunities, looking for a chance. And you know what? I had to go into a back and forth with someone on Twitter about this, but they're pretty much just saying that, well, it's kind of funny that someone would come to Canada, leave their 2 kids or 4 kids, in whichever country in Africa, and live out here. One thing I have to realize as well is that a lot of people don't know about the struggle, and a lot of people live with privilege. So now I'm gonna just take this time just to educate people on just lots of immigrant people's situation. They come to Canada, North America, wherever, looking for opportunities. With that, they don't want to have their kids around while they're going through the struggle. So what they're going to do is they're going to leave their kids home with family. Family's going to take care of the kids, whatever, for a year, 2 years, maybe even 4 to 5 years. But by the time they're ready to come to North America or wherever, the parents or the mom or the dad is going to be more established.
Exactly.
And now is more ready to bring them on. I am saying this just because I didn't live this. My sister did. My sister grew up in Grenada, and my mom came down here looking for opportunities. And I promise you guys, if she was able to bring my sister down here, she would. But with that being said, she came down here with $1,000. What is that going to do when I have a kid?
It's not a lot.
So what my mom had to do was work endless jobs with my pops, endless jobs. And then once they bought a crib, hey, Kiba, come down. You can come down now.
Hear that.
And able to enjoy it. So I had to go into a back and forth just because I'm realizing that lots of people that live here that are not from the struggle, white people that don't know about the struggle, they don't know about that.
They don't know. You gotta educate them.
So
It's unfortunate, but like they never lived it, so
that's reality for a lot of immigrants. So I don't want people to be like, yo, why would you do something like that? Why would you do da? Oh, you're leaving your kid.
It makes the most logical sense to do because you have more money now to spend and be able to do things with instead of having a responsibility. Now I can work those longer hours. Now I can do those things when I'm down here. Am I able to actually establish myself down here before bringing my kids down here, making sure it's actually going to work? Because if it doesn't work, then I can just go back home and they're still there and it's good. But at least I put my time out here to make sure it's going to work before bringing them out here. So
that's what reality is for lots of people. And a lot of people didn't understand that. So if you don't understand that, then I'm going to make it a little bit easier. We have common conversations about just people having kids right now in this day and age, especially in Canada. It's the exact same thing. Why would you have a kid right now if there's X, Y, and Z? Oh, and especially if you're not living by yourselves, why would you da? It's the exact same thing.
It's very tough. Like I see minimum wage. I do not know how people can afford their condos, their places, whatever they're doing, their cars, everything they're doing on minimum wage because I make a lot more than minimum wage and I still can't afford, looking at the math logically, all my shit to live on my own. I'm looking at that. So how does it make sense that we are not giving our money? We're putting bare money out, 3.7 billion, this billion, that million, that we're doing all this shit, but we are not taking care of our own people to make sure we are able to afford what we're able to afford at our wages.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I was on the phone with Cods.
Crazy, bro.
And I had to rewind it because I really couldn't believe old boy sent more like billions of dollars to Ukraine. And
how are we doing that?
And it's just wild because, you know, I want to protect the Western society, but I know that there's a war happening in Palestine. Not a war. There's a genocide happening in Palestine.
How are we doing that?
Oh, I know about what's happening in Congo.
How are we doing that?
But no, Ukrainians are help more.
Man, we all need help. In a way, we all need help. Like, it's crazy the fact that, like, we look at the minimum wage and we look at how much housing is and we look at how much rent is. Something is going to get fucked up. It's either you're going to pay rent or you're going to eat tonight. Why are we there?
I didn't know Ukraine was a province of Canada. Let's put it that way.
Yes, man.
You are.
Gunshots.
Yeah, I'm choosing that. I'm choosing the mic to that one, buddy. Yeah.
Yes, man. Cook.
You're right. Yeah, you're
What?
right.
What are you talking
like
about?
for real, like the amount of aid that we're pulling there. Like, come on, I know we're allies and shit, but like,
We know why,
your
though, guys.
your people are dying on the streets.
know
People
why,
are
yo.
homeless.
Literally
like,
dying on the streets.
like-
People that you say, hey, let's bring them on. Yeah, bring them. They are dying on our streets. They don't even have a place to sleep tonight. They have a warming center. They don't have anything, a bed to sleep on, nothing. And you're bringing them in. Why are we doing that then?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? Let's actually buy a hotel, government-wise, and put more people into a hotel. We have all these condos. We have all these places. Let's do that for people so we can get them off the streets into housing for now so we can figure out a real situation. Figure out their actual aspirations. Let's get them a job. Let's get them something so we can clean them up and get them going.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for everything else that's
crazy
going
right
on in
now.
the world, but like right now in Canada, we need to take care of our own people first. We need to get on our feet. Like we're all fucking on our knees right now. We need to get ourselves on our feet before we can do anything else for anybody else.
Last point before we move on. Do you know why people are so selfish and so like to themselves and so on their shit? Is because they are not getting the proper help that they need. If you know on the fact that like, you're only gonna make $250 today and that's a maybe, you're gonna be so focused on that shit because you need that money. Everyone needs it. If you talk to people, yo, I need that. Yo, I need to go to work. I have so many people come to me like, yo, when's this opening up? When's this happening? I need the money. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. It's like, fam, you guys are only like 19, 20. You guys shouldn't be worried about that. It's like, yo, they have bills to pay. And I see that. A lot more shit's coming down the line where it's like, yo, we need to pay bills. And that's why are we coming so close to that wire? We should have that little bit of extra room to play around with, and we don't. It's coming down to that wire. Everything's so expensive nowadays.
Everything's separating right now.
Yeah.
It's there's no more middle class. So we've been saying this for like the past couple of years, and the line is starting to get farther and farther and farther apart.
Yeah. That's what I want to say.
It's getting greater and greater. So you gotta pick a side at this point, and you gotta start charging towards that side, whatever that is.
Save up for a year. Make the move.
Get out of here.
Make it. Do it for your legacy, for your family, for yourself. Do it up, because I promise you can find a place for $500,000, sell your crib here, and live somewhere 5 minutes close to the beach. I'm not talking about no Wasaga. I'm talking about a real fucking beach.
Fuck Wasaga, a real beach with an ocean water.
Fuck ocean water, salt water.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Salt
Salt water. Honestly, like, I'm really looking at it. It just doesn't make sense to get locked in here. Don't fall into the matrix when it comes to this bullshit. Like,
Shout out to my boy Omari. We had a little 1-2 convo. I don't want to go into depth about it, but he was just saying that, like, man, every day it gets worse and worse, and that they're so quick to spend money overseas, but when it comes to the Caribbean and Africa, it's like that's never gonna happen here.
never
so
is gonna, that's what I'm saying. It's tough. It's so tough. Like, so many people speak so much good about Canada, and like, when you really come here and live through it, and then also go through the weather as well too, and combine the two, and then like how much income you're getting, and it's a piece of fucking junk. It's just junk you're getting. It's literally it. So I can actually put it as. It's not good. It's not good.
yeah, so do what you can to just save up and get out.
Yeah.
Because it's about that time.
You're right.
And do it while you have the money.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's a good spot to come and make money because there's certain places where you can make some really, really good money. But now as things are going up in price, it's harder to save your money.
Even the job opportunities, though, cause
Yeah.
things tougher and tougher with how many people are coming down here.
Do you see those job fairs and like they put out a job fair and there's over like 130 to 200 people in line for
That's
like,
the low end.
Dude,
for like a job that's only like 10 spots?
did you see the video of the guys? There's a bunch of workers on, I think it's like Kiel. It's one of the plazas at like Kiel and one of the streets. Anyways, there are foreign workers that are standing on the side in this plaza almost like 24 hours a day, waiting for a construction company to come by, scoop them up to give them cash for cash positions because these guys can't even earn. They just literally came into the country and they're like, I need work.
I don't think you guys understand how much that actually happens where there's more people that are not supposed to be here that are working for under what needs to be actually paid to people. There's a lot happening around me. I work for a company where there are people getting paid, but they were getting paid under the table, under how much they were supposed to be getting paid. And it's like, it's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. But at the end of the day, they do great work. They do better work than like us people. They do way better work, but they're getting paid underpaid. So it's kind of disrespectful and it's kind of like crazy how much it actually happens. And it's not surprising that I'm hearing that they're waiting for people to come pick them up. It really is crazy. It's tough. It really is tough.
Yeah. Salute and prayers.
I wanted to move into something funny that I looked into a couple days ago.
Sure.
How many divorces would you have to go through before you say you are done looking for love?
DB looks at me first.
One.
You're saying
One.
you go through one divorce and you're done looking for love?
Yeah.
Can you
Elaborate?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I mean, I just if I think if I'm going to the man, I'm like, yo, guys,
This is the one.
this is the one. I'm promoting her to y'all. I'm telling y'all about her, boosting up, and we fall through. And don't let us have a youth now, okay? But whatever, we fall through, and then a year or two, maybe 3 years later, I come back, guys. This is the other one. This other one, I'm loving it. Cause already has a face, and I show him that he's gonna be like, fam, you told me that last time. You sure you want to do this shit again? I'm like, yes. So we do it up. 6 months later, break up, and now I go through another 4 years.
Finds her in Vegas.
Guys, I found the another one. This another one is just too much bullshit.
I'm gonna say personally, 2.
That's cap.
2.
I know your personality. That's cap.
2.
You go through one and then you're done, fam. You go through one and you're done. We're too much alike. That's why.
I know, but I'm trying to think positive.
Oh God. Okay.
But
no. Okay.
I
Think realistic, please, for the pod. Think realistic. Now, think about it, and you too, Matt. But real quick, now I say to my friends when I ask them like, yo, a specific question or yes or no question, and they pick in the middle, I tell them about this podcast, and I tell them, yo, when we do the pod, okay, for example. I am the leader of my basketball fantasy group chat. And I asked the guys, hey, guys, which 3 teams do you guys in the East and the West do you guys think is going to make the finals?
Oh, shit.
And when a man gives me 4 teams, I fry their ass up. West, I was just like, yo, fam, there's only me and old boy that said 4. I'm like, yeah, nigga, say that shit with your chest. Say that with your chest. Pick the 3 teams. So that's why when I hear that, I'm like, okay.
No, 2? I'm saying I'm gonna pick 2. I'm pick 2.
Okay,
I asked you the question. You said 1. I'm saying 2.
Okay. So
Personally, for me,
why 2 cards?
Because I feel like, okay, the first one you're going off of just like, yo, I played this off of just my emotions and my instincts and what's going on around me. Like, yeah, I want to engage to this girl. We got married, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2, hey. It's on me now. Like I went through the shit where I got half my shit taken away, like, all 9 yards. Okay, now I'm really picking. If it doesn't work off the second one, adios. I'm done looking for love. I'm on my ones looking for my own shit, like just doing my own thing. Okay. If I can't get it to work off the second shorty, then there's really something fucked up. I'm picking the wrong ones. I'm not gonna go on the third. I gotta play it again. I have to. I'm not going to go off the first one because, yes, the first one is the first one. I could have picked wrong. Now that I know what I know, me going back into the game and, like, me meeting a new girl and, like, me finding a new shorty,
okay,
I feel like I should be able to pick better and be able to understand shit better. If it fails off of the second, I'm done.
Streets with a K?
Streets with a full K, fam. Because my name starts with a K.
Got it. Matt?
Nah.
If Matt says anything more than 2, we're going to end this pod.
Knowing my personality.
Oh, Matt's going to say 8.
Divorces.
No, knowing my personality, I would say 1 and I'm done. But knowing my personality and how I fuck shit up and how
I saw that.
it'd probably be like 3.
Hey, cause you can't make them know you went away from that. You went away from that.
but-
You went away from it. You can't.
3?
I want to say 1 because I would rather have it be 1 and then that'd be it. I'd rather have that. But knowing my personality and the way I can miss things sometimes, miss the red flags.
Me growing up over this last like little bit, over these last couple of years, like me seeing love and like understanding shit.
Right.
I'm not mad at anybody who does not decide to get married and have kids. I'm not mad at them. You're living your life. We always try to play to people and be like, how come you don't have a girl? Well, how come you don't have this? How come you don't have that? It's like, yo, they're living a different life that we don't understand, that we have not seen yet. But now that I'm growing up, yo, I can understand it.
Yeah.
It's less stress. It's less this. You are on your ones, but you have your opportunity to do what you want.
Big
So
time.
I'm not mad at this though. So if someone were to tell me 1 and done, 1 and done. I'm not mad at it. You saying 3, fam, I hope you have a whole lot of dollars to spread around 3 different shorties.
You saying 2, I hope you have a whole lot of dollars. That's up
2
there
is,
too,
yo,
fam.
hey, you might not find the first love off your first rip because majority of the time you find your first love within your 20s and you fall in love and like you try to think like, hey, this is the one because this is the timing to get shit done and doesn't work out. But then you find that third one within your 30s and be like, all right, bet this is really not working and like we decide to go into separate ways. Obviously, you don't try to do that, but that is like my max.
2 things here. 1, I'm definitely scared of marriage.
too.
I think that's the one thing I'm gonna like delay on just because the stats on it is just
Crazy.
insane. And
50 plus
just the way that the guy always gets screwed, it's like I'm cool on that. And my second thing to also go with my decision for just going through 1 and done. There's lots of women in the world, not here, but just in the world in general, that want to have a kid, but not the relationship. Or is cool with you just being around and not like we're not married or
They just want the
anything.
dollars.
The help, or sometimes they'll even say like, no, like this is my child. I'll do it myself, kind of thing.
Yeah, they just want the assist, you can say.
Whatever that looks like. Whatever that
So,
looks like. So
No, I agree with you. And
there's,
that's
there's always that too. You
there's
don't have
always
to,
that to look into. And like I look at all the things I want in my life and like I look at how much I gotta put into when it comes to a relationship. And it's like, hey, like when I really look at it, like it kind of doesn't make sense unless you're really willing to like put yourself out there and be willing to work with somebody else. And being able to willing to work with somebody else, half and half or 60-40 is so tough, especially dating within the GTA. I'm just gonna talk about that.
Here we go.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, honestly, looking at like 2 relationships and failing in them, hey, sometimes we gotta end it on that still. Like, I'm not mad at people who are single. I'm not mad at people who are just trying to do their own thing and not trying to get in relationships. Like, do your own thing is probably better. It does cost a lot of money and it costs a lot of time and personal effort and when it comes to being in a relationship. So I just want to show you guys that. Stilly.
man, where's that place in Asia where all the white dudes go?
Thailand.
Just get your ass to Thailand, yo.
Be careful.
Oh my gosh, definitely be careful.
Be careful.
Ask to see the baby pictures. I mean,
Ask to see that birth certificate.
yeah, for real.
Don't be upset about it.
Yeah, because if yo, imagine you asked to see the birth certificate and like where it says like gender, it says like T. Yo,
Say what? T? Like Timmy.
Timmy.
T, no T. Be listen.
That'd be so funny.
Buddy, I fucking burned myself alive.
I feel like so many people sleep on that aspect of things still. Like, that's crazy. You are still a fish monkey if you still do that. Like, I'm sorry. You still finesse into that bullshit.
I have a question, actually.
Go ahead.
Let's get to it.
Run it.
Okay, so what if you are a guy and you're curious about your sexuality?
Cool.
You get your dick sucked by a guy, okay? And then you're just like, ew, like this shit is gay. Does that make you gay?
Yes.
Wait, what?
You decide to experiment.
I don't think that makes you gay.
And you didn't like it, and you were like, "This is fucked."
If you yourself are just like, I'm in a weird spot in my life. Lots of things happen, whatever. Everybody has lives. So something traumatic happened and whatever, and you're just curious about your sexuality.
You're bi. Because you're trying to understand what.
You're trying to understand what exactly
Yeah.
gets you off, but you try it and you're just like, this is not for me. I don't think that makes you bi either, because that is a one-time thing and you don't like it. You say to yourself, I'll never do this again because this is fucking weird.
I think you're bi because you experimented into that aspect of things. The fact that you decided to hop into that bag makes you in between because you tried it. You tried that.
You tried it, but you didn't like it. So just like how you tried the food at the restaurant, you didn't like it. That doesn't mean you're a supporter of their business. You tried it.
No.
You're never going back.
No.
I get what you're trying to say, because it's just a gay thing in general.
I'll put you as bi. To be on the
I'm not
grateful things,
labeling that as bi.
what would you say you are then? Like
You're just experimenting and you're straight. You're a straight man because you said, yo, I'm never doing this shit ever again. I know, Matt, you.
So
Hold
I'm the
on.
island boy, and I'm trying to make it.
Matt, what do you think?
I'm the island boy.
Okay, Cod, thanks.
I'm with I'm with DV on this and that.
Oh my
and that
god.
If you are at that place in your life and you do try that shit, like, yeah, I don't condone it just because, like, yeah, if you try it, you're kind of like you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you're
Testing
trying to
the
figure it out.
waters.
Yeah,
but-
but at the same, it's
Don't go to your man and tell them you got your dick sucked by a dude.
yeah, bro. No, don't do that. Don't do that shit.
Don't be like-
keep that shit to yourself.
Don't be like,
I'm
yo,
sorry.
yo.
Yo, I tried it last weekend.
I'm glad to place yours by.
You should do it.
You're in
That's
the middle.
not bi, yo. That's
I'm
not
at to
bi.
place yours by.
That's not bi.
Yeah, I'm at to place yours by. So, because like you,
We can come back to this.
No, for sure we can. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying that you decided to actually hop in that bag and like try to experiment with that. And I'm not gonna label you as okay, full on like, hey, you like that shit? Like you didn't like it, okay, cool. But the fact that you thought of it and got it done, I'm gonna place you in that aspect of hey, you're open to it.
I think girls fucking do this shit all the time. Like they experiment a lot more.
It'd be a good.
you see it happen all the time, and you wonder.
It'd be a good question to ask a shorty.
Yeah, on the pod.
On the pod to be like, hey, if you're open to answering this question, hey, like, what do you think of this? Like, what would you label this as? And like,
Would you do it?
I think women
would
are
you-
more
yeah, women are more open to that
all
shit.
than men. Men are not open to
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
to
but
this
girls
kind
cap
of
about that shit too. I'm tired of that bullshit. I'm tired of
Now
girls
you're
saying,
right.
"Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my god, if I was her, if
shit. Set
I was
on
with
her
her."
face.
Bro, stop.
Yeah,
You're not doing
like,
nothing.
yeah, that's some bullshit.
I'm
When
gonna waste my
shit
time.
comes to shit, you're not gonna do it. On some real nigga shit.
All right, so we have this segment that we want to bring back out of the grave.
Out of the grave.
Oh,
We want to bring this
I have a feeling I know what this is.
out of the mud.
Let's fucking go, baby.
let's
And,
go.
Let me.
It's
just,
been a long time, guys.
It's been a long time. Can we put on some music for this shit?
I don't have the drop. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I deleted the drop.
Actually.
I definitely deleted
Oh
the drop.
shit.
Sorry, guys. I'm
All
sorry.
good, all good, all
I
good.
should have been more prepared. But we're doing this segment called the Put On. What the Put On is that we are going to find different avenues and different ways of supporting local artists. And one way we do that is by playing their music.
Yes, sir.
Not only just playing their music, but posting it on socials to get other people hype as well. Cause is listening to 1, 2, trying to.
Getting ready.
It's
He's-
okay.
Some premature ejaculation shit.
It's like this. Anyways.
This is a beat up CODs episode.
Matt, you already know.
Yo.
Whoa! Let's hear what Max just said. Relax. Matt, you ain't nutted once this year. Shut the fuck up.
It's crazy that you know how many times he nutted.
Because
Anyways,
he doesn't nut.
Anyway, oh, you tried? Oh, never mind. Anyways, don't worry, you're not gay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Anyways,
I'm thankful I'm the editor.
Oh, okay.
Goddamn.
Anyways, we're gonna do the put on. It's us supporting local artists that we admire, that we fuck with, that we want to support, that we want to put on for just y'all, the audience, and whoever else that ends up listening to this.
100%.
So yeah, we're gonna start the put ons.
Welcome back to our first put on in so long.
Matt, gunshots! Come on, wake it up, wake it up. No, make it lit, make it lit.
Come on now.
What?
I promise you guys, we're coming with this shit. So, first put on back, we got Tommy, Rish. Come on now, let's get it.
Yo. Huh?
She just dropped this shit, man. This is a banger.
Let's go.
Video up.
Matt, gunshots! Let's go. Look.
Hey. Big track. Come on now. Hey. Jeez. It's a bubble track.
Let's go.
Why about a shorty?
I'm having fun with this shit. Let's go.
Come on now.
Fire.
Big raps, Tommy. Go.
Fire.
Run it up.
Let's go.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Tommy right that shit up still.
What? That was fire.
All right, big it up.
Okay.
Dropping that track right here still.
Yeesh. Big track. Okay, I like it. Cause Newmar put on when I said, yo, we're gonna start doing put ons again.
I knew. I knew.
All right, so for my put on, I mean, you may have seen him on
Maybe.
this podcast maybe once,
Or
twice,
3 times.
or 3 times. I mean, you may have seen him on Mavis. Huh?
Jeez.
You may have seen him somewhere in Saga.
Come on now.
Hold the fuck on. Huh? 6 outside. It's at 9 now. Huh? You may have also seen this guy wearing a Stussy outfit. With that being said, my put on is Shy,
Come on, Shy.
also known as My Shy Lifestyle.
Come on now.
Stussy outfit. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Damn right.
Sorting it up.
Cook. I'm gonna have fun with this one. Huh? Let's go. Big Mavis. Big Saga.
Yeah.
Fuck happening here?
Let's get it.
Shy, talk your shit. Cook. Matt. Let's go.
Masturbation, all you do is for yourself. I was on my face, got up with no help. How can I trust when they gave me top on jail call? Skipping class, tryna dead a hoe and snowball. Quit flip, quit switch, steady making changes.
Come on now.
Quit hit, facial rearrangement. Trust issues, I'm fucking up people I care about. I'm out of time, I'm a toy, don't know my whereabouts. Basic math, if you slide, then they slide it out. If they slide it out, you on my side till they call offside. You got put in part, tryna ride, tryna slide. It's crazy that you happen just to be one of the guys, and it's crazy that I just had to go see your mama cry. Riding through the city on my cloud, Bonnie with me tryna get someone for mine. The 4-5 kid.
Big saga, huh? Big Mavis.
Shout out Shy Star.
I show love, they gave me none at all. I gave them game, I should've gave them fentanyl. Procrastinate masturbation, all you do is for yourself. I was on my face, got up with no help. How can I trust when they gave me top on jail call?
Yeah.
Skipping class, tryna dead the hoe a snowball. Quick flip, quick switch, steady making changes. Quick clip, quick hit, facial rearrangement. I fell in love with paper cuts and the money nuts. Fell in love with old music,
That's the outfit.
Brody Alphonse, Elric, how we rockin' heavy metal. I was taught to paper chasing, never settle. Serving monsters, OT trapping, Hansel Gretel.
Go.
The tea house gets hotter than a fucking kettle. So much puppies in the kennel.
Yeah, he ran this shit up.
Bridge is crazy.
I show love, they gave me none at all. I gave them game, I should've gave them fentanyl. Procrastinate masturbation, all you do is for yourself. I was on my face, got up with no help. How can I trust when they gave me top on jail call? Skipping class, tryna dead the hoe a snowball.
Come on now.
Flip, quick, switch, steady, making changes. Quick clip, quick hit, facial rearrangement.
Let's go,
get it
Shy.
right, man.
Shout out Quan.
You already know what it is, man. One flex.
Straight pressure.
Big flex. Come on now.
All right, so
It's great to bring the put on back, man.
that's it, yo. That's all we got. I'm very happy to bring back the put on. I'm very happy to be podding with y'all. This has been a great pod. We gave you the time.
Yes, sir. As
That
I
y'all
put my
wanted.
watch.
We
Hey.
gave y'all the time that y'all wanted. I mean,
Yeah, man.
gave y'all the topics that y'all wanted to hear.
100%.
And
We stay cooking.
I'm just
I was gonna say, and this is why you gotta watch till the end of the episode, because y'all,
'Cause y'all get
don't want to
good
miss
shit.
out on the put-ons.
no sir. No sir.
I
Don't
hope you
sleep
know-
on them.
I hope you know, as we start the podcast, we keep cooking through the podcast. So I hope you know, stay through the end.
Definitely.
Stay cooking.
Definitely. I
We
think
start turning
we
up.
definitely get better as the pod goes.
Yeah. Especially when we take some time off and like, especially when we have 10 days, 2 weeks off, like we stop knowing how to do what we do. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is when you go on vacation, come back to your job. It's the same thing when it comes out to this bullshit. It's like, yo,
I don't know them ones. Sorry.
stop the bullshit.
I haven't
Yo, D, shut the
I haven't traveled in like 5-6 years. Vacation? Wait, what's a vacation? How do you spell vacation?
I hope you know when DV comes back from Grenada,
Oh, I'm act different.
he's gonna be wearing all the colors so he comes back to the pot. I don't have to act. How do I run this podcast again?
Also, while I'm gone, I hope you guys know you guys are still recording, right?
What, me, Matt? I'll bring a guest on. Hey, if you tell me I have to pause
Yeah.
during this time, I'll bring a guest on to
Let's
replace
do it.
you.
Please, because in the near future, when me and Cos are kind of living together without living together, and
Pause.
no,
That's not a pause.
That's not a
Don't do
pause.
that.
You tried it.
'cause, Yeah,
You tried
you
it.
don't do that bullshit.
but if Cos is away, and
Replace
it's just
me.
me and Matt,
Replace me.
not replacing you, Cos, but
No,
I'm
you know
gonna-
what I mean. You know what I mean. Put a guest in for me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I got an idea. Don't worry.
Yeah, I just can't do that now because where we are, but in the future, for sure.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Roundtable Talks. This is 123 of this bullshit. If you haven't already, follow us on TikTok.
I mean,
Hit us up on YouTube.
huh?
And follow us on our new channel, DKM.
DKM.
Come on, network, baby. You already know what it is. Come on.
Thank you guys for listening. God bless.
Round table.
We out, baby.
Table talk.
You're.